Hi comic book fans, and welcome to another SundayComics.com video. I have been away from home for 10 days and this is the post bag I've come back to. A lot of comics, and I'm going to do a garden box opening with for all these comics. Stand by. So, comic book fans, been away from home for 10 days. Really nice post box to come back to. Just had a 5-hour drive around the M25, M3, M11. So, I have got a large gin and tonic, and all my comic parcels in front of me, and I'm going to open them. Right. So we've got a mixture here. I have actually got 3 here that are actually got my daughter's name on them. She did tell me that there was a Father's Day present waiting for me when I got home. So I'm assuming these 3 comics with my daughter's name on, 3 parcels with my daughter's name on, are actually comics for me for Father's Day. So let's open my Father's Day present. I suspect as well this is from my 2 daughters as a combined present. What do I think they bought me? I think they bought me comics, and they might have bought me SpongeBob. So let's have a look. And yes, oh no, I'm wrong, it is not SpongeBob. Okay, this is quite nice. This is Amazing Spider-Man 500. I haven't got it. I'm impressed. So that is my first Father's Day comic, Amazing Spider-Man number 500, and I haven't got it. Very impressed with my daughter's ability to get me comics I haven't already got. Right, this one is in fairly tatty condition. Whoever sent this, hope it hasn't damaged the comic. Okay. So this is one I haven't got as well. In fact, I've never heard of it, but it is appropriate. It is called Father's Day. Brilliant. I've never heard of it before, but given that it was as a Father's Day present, that's really nice. That'll go into my collection. Probably with the Christmas themed ones they got me at Christmas. Okay, and there's one more here with my daughter's name on it, Poppy. So this is my 3rd Father's Day comic. Here we go. Quite nicely packed. Okay, and actually this is another one I haven't got. My daughter does have access to my to my comic listing, so she has managed to pick comics I haven't got. And this is a Fantastic Four versus the X-Men. It's got Doom on the cover. Excellent. So maybe she watches some of my videos, who knows. Okay, so if Sophie and Poppy, if you are watching, thank you for my Father's Day present. All 3 of those, haven't got any of them, so well done. And a Fantastic Four, a Father's Day, and a Spidey. Thank you very much. Right, next up I've got some stuff from Place in Space. Place in Space is one of the places that I buy new comics from. You get it. I don't buy a huge number of new comics. Having said that, I've got 3 parcels here from Place in Space. There's a few series that I'm buying. Tend to be more independent, or I will buy covers If I watch the Killer Comics show, I will buy stuff that the guys at the Killer Comics show recommend. So that's usually when my Place in Space orders go on a Thursday evening when the Killer Comics show is on. Right, so what have I got here? These are new comics. This is the James Tynion the Fourth Nightmare Country. This is James Tynion the Fourth using the character the Corinthian from Sandman, and that's issue 3. Somewhere in this pile there's probably issues 1 and 2 because I haven't had them yet either. But that's nice. One of the Corinthians' eyes eating a bit of steak. At least I assume it's a bit of steak. Never know with the Corinthian. Now, Nice House on the Lake. This is a series I've been collecting since issue 1. Really good. We're getting towards the end. I think it's 10 issues. So this is next. Is this the penultimate issue? Nice House on the Lake, number 9. Look forward to reading that. Still enjoying that. So that's 2 James Tynions actually. This one, again, this is 3 James Tynions. When you've got a good writer, go with him. But actually this was recommended on the Killer Comics show. The Closet, issue 1. This is a series, my favourite series of 2022 so far. This one I think is the final one in the run. I've read up to issue 3, haven't read issues 4 and 5 yet. Here is issue 5 of Rain with art by Zoe Thorogood. Okay, sad to see that end. I'll have to find a new series to replace that on my reading list. Here we go, Nightmare Country number 2, James Tynion in the Sandman universe. That's number 2 of that series I was talking about with the Corinthian. Nice House on the Lake, issue 8. And, here we go. Sandman Universe, Nightmare Country, number 1. A great looking cover. So, a lot of James Tynion in that set of new comics from A Place in Space. The next one is another box from A Place in Space, so this is going to be new comics as well. Cover by, I presume, Jane Foster, The Mighty Thor. Another copy of Nightmare Country issue 2. Copy of Twig number 1. And so this is a variant cover, or a different cover to the other Nightmare Country number 1 I got. Really nice. Looking forward to reading those Nightmare Countries by Tynion. And we have a third parcel from Place in Space. Quite a lot of these are on pre-order, and sometimes you do get them arriving in bunches. And I will quite often end up getting more than one copy of comics that I like, because I forget I've ordered them and I get another copy. But, you know, Nice House on the Lake, Nightmare Country. Excuse me. Don't mind getting a couple of copies of those. Oh, this is nice. This is really nice Invincible Red Sonja cover. Is that a Carla Cohen cover? Don't know. Need to check that up. Yes, it is. I can tell. I'd recognise her signature. Really beautiful Red Sonja Carla Cohen cover. That'll go in my Carla Cohen collection. Check out my video on Carla Cohen. This one is called 8 Billion Genies. I think that again was a Killer Comics pickup. Sheena, Queen of the Jungle. This is a Rose Beige cover. I've really enjoyed these Rose Beige covers on Sheena, Queen of the Jungle. I think they're great. So it's a cover by. Another copy of Rain issue 4. And again, I think this one was a recommendation from the Killer Comics show. Alice Ever After issue 1 from Boom Studios. Right, I think that's it for the new comics. So these other ones here should be, I think, a combination of eBay and Facebook group purchases. So what am I expecting here? Well, so things I am currently collecting are SpongeBob, but my collection on SpongeBob is getting pretty complete now. I think I'm only missing about 10, but I think I do have 3 expected here. My Submariners, Submariner collections, and what else would I expect to see here? Of course, I continue to collect Fantastic Four. So let's see what we've got. Okay, nice. These are in top loaders. Ah, right, okay. Of course, having told you, SpongeBob, Fantastic Four, and Subby, these are not, okay? This was on a Facebook group, and I just couldn't resist this. So, let's start with this one. Spawn 1. I've already got this. I have this from new, okay? And if it's just been by itself, I wouldn't have bought it. But it came with 2 others, okay? Spawn 1, that looks minty, okay? So what are these going for now at the moment? $200, $180, $200. However, that came with one of these. It's a Spawn number 1 newsstand, okay? These are rarer, probably going for 2 to 3 times the price of an equivalent non-newsstand, but this is in not great condition. It has got, as you'd expect from a newsstand, it has got a number of spine ticks on it. So what's it? I think that's probably 7.0, but it is a newsstand and they are rarer. But the one that really got me excited was this one. It's Spawn number 1, but signed by Todd McFarlane. Now I think this, despite the fact there's about 1 million of these printed, this is a modern classic. You know, everybody wants a copy of Spawn 1, and a Spawn 1 with a Todd McFarlane signature in. This is not a 9.0. This is probably an 8, 7.5, 8. But I'm really pleased to have got one of these with Todd's signature on it. A nice little buy. Again, I got that on a Facebook, from a Facebook group. Right. What have we got next? Oh, it's another new comic. This is just a cover buy. I love it. This is Poison Ivy number 1. This is a new comic. They did some variant covers, some really nice variant covers, but the one I liked was this one, which is a homage cover. You know, they're homaging the 1960s here with this checkerboard trade press. Just love this homage cover. Okay, get excited. It's this is 3 missing SpongeBobs. I think I'm now down to 7 SpongeBobs that I need to get. So these were tough ones to find. Actually, they came from the same buyer. SpongeBob number 9. Hard to find. These are taking me a bit of time to find. And they are not cheap. SpongeBob 8. And SpongeBob 22. Okay, that's 3 off my list. I think I've only got 7 SpongeBobs to get complete my set of SpongeBobs. Right, a load of Stillwaters. Haven't read these, I have to be honest, haven't read these. I'm working on the recommendation of the guys on Killer Comics. I think it is about a town where people don't die. So I am looking forward to reading Stillwater. And here are the other comics from Andy. Did I buy some Secret Wars from him? I'm trying to remember what else I bought from him. I remember buying the Stillwater. I've got a feeling I bought some Secret Wars stuff from him. Oh, yeah, okay. Here we go. Incredible Hulk 325. Really like that one. It's one of these 25th anniversary covers with the frame around it. I've got quite a few of these. I think I'm collecting them now. And that's the Hulk one. We have got Miss Marvel 8. We have got Secret Wars. This is the latest Secret Wars, the recent one, number 2. I've already got this, but no harm in having a second copy. Secret Wars 1. And it was selling these at a pretty decent price. I had got number 1, I hadn't got 2, I hadn't got number 3, Captain Fantastic, Reed Richards on the front cover. Number 4 with Doom on the front cover. I hadn't got these. I got number 1, but I hadn't got 2, 3, 4. Here we've got Stillwater number 1 and Stillwater number 2. So Andy, if you're watching, thanks very much for those. Appreciate it, mate. I know it's always hard selling comics from your own collection, but they've come to a good home here in Essex. Okay, now this one is, look at this. Look at the state of this. Bloody horrible. Let's hope the comic inside has not been damaged by this appalling packaging and the post office. Oh dear, oh dear. This is horrible. This is going to have been damaged by the post. It hasn't even got a backing board. Yeah, not happy with this. I'm going to be getting another copy of this. This is grim. It's Submariner 45. It's not in a great condition and it's been damaged further by the poor packaging and the post office. So I'm not going to say any more about that one. Here we go. This is another box. Okay, this is another Facebook group. So this was a Facebook group, and there was a seller selling a whole collection of Batman Adventures. Number 3 is a Joker cover. Number 11, a Man-Bat cover. Number 13, we've got oh, who's that? Is that Poison Ivy? Getting a bit of a snog. we've got a nice nice Batwoman Robin cover, number 18. These were all £2 each. This is a lovely one. Batman and Poison Ivy again. Batman with some reflections of ninjas in the knives. Batman and Soups. And there's a Harley Quinn, another Harley Quinn cover here. There we go. I've got a nice chunky parcel here. Let's have a look at this one. I apologise because we're running towards half an hour. I don't like my videos to be more than half an hour. So I think I'm going to do this big one and then I'm going to do the Grail comic. I don't know what's in this at the moment. Ah, it's a book. It is a book, not a comic. Oh no, it's not. It's backing boards. Get excited, guys. I'm unboxing backing boards and my lights, max lights, Silver Age sized max lights and backing boards. They're quite difficult to get hold of at the moment. Right, I am now going to unbox this one. I took it out of its bag. Here it is, and it says Black Panther on it. What could be in this? Well, you know I collect Fantastic Four. I have not got a Fantastic Four 52. And I was searching eBay, as I'm wont to do, probably 2 weeks ago now. Not last weekend, weekend before. And I found a Fantastic Four 52 UK price variant at around about less than fair market value for its condition. I'm expecting this to be 3540. So it was on for a bit for less than fair market value. Wow, that is actually better condition than I thought it would be. Okay, so this is really nice. I then put an offer in at less than the guy was asking. He came back for a counter offer. I went back with a counter offer and we settled, and consequently I am now the proud owner of Fantastic Four 52 UK price variant. I think the spine is not great, probably a 3.5. There we go. It's got quite a lot of Marvel chipping down here, which was in the photos. There were some pretty good photos of this on eBay, so this condition is what I was expecting. 3540, somewhere around there, but UK price variant. I checked this up. I think I did look up the census for this. There are about 6,800 US price variants, and I think there are a total of 80 UK price variants. So it's a bit not quite 1 in 100, something like 1 in 80 on the UK price variant for this Fantastic Four 52. Of course, the first appearance of Black Panther. There you go. What a way to end an unboxing. Fantastic Four 52, one of the Fantastic Four 1-to-100s that I'm missing from my collection is no longer missing. Great. There you go, comic book fans. I hope you've enjoyed that little unboxing video. We got some Father's Day presents, we got some new comics, we got some nice comics from Andy at Perpetual Comics. We got a damaged subby, which I'm really annoyed about. I'm gonna have to buy another one. It wasn't hugely expensive, but annoying. That's your lot.